Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. We are continuing on with our Let's Play of the Case of the Golden Idol. We are going to be doing scenario number 7 in this video. Let's get into it. The strange practices of a secretive society. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Okay, he's bound and gagged. So he had a pistol. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. WK. So in the last scenario, WK was Walter Keane. I wonder if that's the same person in this scenario. Ash Blair, Finest Tobacco. To David Goran for reliable service from Edmund Cloudsley. Rope, shabby formal coats, and a dagger. A hat. Huh, that's a really fashionable hat. I wonder if this is Walter Keane. A loaded pistol, more hats, and a clean new coat. A sword. Footprints, and I don't know what this is supposed to be in the middle of it. It kind of looks like something was dragged between them, maybe. And also I forgot to click on something here. Oh, the tattoo. The tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. Wonder what that's about. More footsteps. So we have 2 sets of footprints heading down, dragging something, which I presume to be this fellow right here. And then the 2 sets of footprints walk this way towards the right, and they go their own separate direction as well. Yeah, and it's the same footprints. You could tell because it's kind of like roundish set of footprints and then a pointed set of footprints. The pointed one is right here on the top, and then the rounded ones are right here. Okay. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. Dark hands, proud beasts, water snakes. This hand isn't, I don't know if that's the same hand that was tattooed on the back of the man in the bushes. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Master, steward, initiate. I need to check this out. Is it the same hand? It has nails though, which I don't... Did these have nails? Oh, they did. Okay, so he's a dark hand initiate. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin, but the devil had prepared a treacherous trap and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, an assassin warrior named David Goran, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchman, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken, Walter Keane. Masters, I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. There I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well-versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggested Lazarus would be a fine addition to the order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken, Walter King. Okay, and then there was one more letter. Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. Okay, there's a lot more rooms in this scenario. Okay, number 1, it's a man with a home on his back. Okay, man eating food. Fish on a table in a house. And kind of interesting that it looks like this is the summer and he's wearing something that's hot. And in the winter he's wearing something like he's wearing clothing for the wrong season. Like he should probably be wearing his Speedo in the summer and this nice warm suit in the winter. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he would join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th to fulfill your role in the rites of brotherhood. Council of Masters. Okay, so this is branding. This is another house, I assume. And different rings. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Inception, you must endure the test of administered by Proud Beast Steward. You must endure the test of these administered by Dark Hand Steward or Master. And these are administered by Water Snake, and this is administered by any master. Okay. So I don't know what these symbols mean yet. Have to figure this out afterwards. For now, let's just keep on exploring and we'll come back to here after we've seen everything. The Griffin has spoken. Huh, okay. Ritual of Squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations of the hall. The Grim Reaper. The Never Tiring Teacher. The Feeder of Mouths. Ritual of Conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations of the hall. The Never Tiring Teacher. The Keeper of Treasures. The Mirror of Soul. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses the remaining. Both partake in wine cups. The Griffin has spoken. The man in the mask is not breathing. The Griffin has spoken. Silver tankard with some red wine in it. Let us await the results from the chamber below. Ceremonial sword. Ceremonial scepter. Oh man, there's still a lot more to see, huh? Ritual of dispute. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. The scepter must be borne by water snake master, required decorations, keeper of the treasure, the never tiring teacher, the grim reaper. Ritual of discord. The houses of the accuser and defender must stand behind their brother. The scepter must be borne by a dark hand master. Okay, so the scepter. That's what someone had. The speak decorations required are a speaker to the blind, the grim reaper, and the keeper of treasures. Okay. 2 cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine but are almost empty. So where are the decorations? That's something I gotta find next. The wine cups don't tell me anything. Okay, well, I need there's some more stuff that I need to click, so let me see if I could find those real quickly. Oh, there is something right here. What did I not click on? Oh, these. Okay, we've clicked on everything now. Huh. Okay, let's see here. Dark Hands, Initiate. I'm pretty sure this is just Walter Keane, no? Initiate Keane? Dark Hand Keane? Dark Hand Initiate? Okay. Wasn't sure which one of the words it wanted me to use, but okay, Dark Hand Initiate. Alright, let's go. Let's work our way through this next. So we have a ceremonial sword and a saber. Let's see here. The scepter must be borne by a dark hand master. Oh, there's the Grim Reaper. And it's a key. And then there's one on the book. So Dispute could also have Grim Reaper as well. Do these have the Grim Reaper? Most of these have the Grim Reaper. Key and a book. I don't know what the book would be though. The Never Tiring Teacher. That's probably the book, right? I could see that because a book has a bunch of knowledge. So it's probably going to be Keeper of Treasures. Key. Okay. So this is probably a Ritual of Dispute. So this is a Ritual of Dispute. Where is it at? Dispute. So let's look over that really quickly. When an accuser has challenged a defender. Okay, how can I figure this out? Let me check the disputes. Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. The scepter is borne by water snake master. Okay, so this is the water snake master. Let me see here. Is there anything in here that tells me? Because I know in one of these letters here. Yeah, here it is. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. So one of these is probably Geoffrey Sinclair. I'm trying to see if there's anything else identifying here. It could help me out. Does this reference Dark Hands? Well, let me actually check back on this. What kind of, does he have a mask here? He does not have a mask here. So the first one is Man Carrying House. I'm assuming the water is fish, right? So fish is the third one, which is number 3. So that means it could be either admission, transition, or inception. I feel like it's probably either admission or inception. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, but this is kind of giving me snail vibes. So how would you tell the difference here now? What's the last step? Star. I don't know how you would tell this one. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure this is Proud Beast. So which one of these was Proud Beast? It was... I don't know. It's kind of tough. It's between Inception and Admission. I guess it really comes down to... does this resemble fire or time more than anything? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like this should be... I just had it too in my head. I'm thinking maybe it's Inception. I think this is a ritual of Inception. Let me see if I can find it here. This is probably a Proud Beast Master. And this is a Proud Beast Initiate. Nope, that was wrong. Okay. Well, I know for sure that this is going to be a Proud Beast Initiate, right? Yeah, this should be a Proud Beast Initiate. So if it's not Inception, that means it's Admission then. So I'm pretty sure this then should be Admission then? Oh no, I'm wrong. Okay. A member of our order has proposed a new candidate to measure the resolve of the fate of these individuals. I don't know, this one's a little bit tougher. But I also think it's also a little bit tougher maybe because I'm missing a lot of stuff. Let me really take a moment to kind of reflect on everything. Is there any way to know like what level this person is? 2 rings. I feel like maybe it has to do with the rings, maybe? I don't know, we'll come back to that. Let's try to figure out this now. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Ritual of dispute. The houses of the accuser and defender stand behind their brother. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. This is definitely a ritual of dispute, but it doesn't tell me anything about the sword. Okay, well, at least I could fill in this too. This is Water Snake. This is Proud Beast. This is Dark Hand. If this is, this should be the Master, right? For dispute. Water Snake Master. Oh, Water Snake Master. Oh, these clothes don't match up. Master. Only stewards or higher can be the accuser. Only stewards or higher can be the accuser. So that means this is steward. And that means this is probably initiate. Yep, okay. This was Dark Hand Steward. This was Proud Beast Initiate. I could fill in these two. These are Water Snake, Dark Hand. Okay, so how do we... Okay, let's think this through. He has 1 ring. Oh, it's the wardrobe, right? It's their clothing. That's how you could tell. White's the Master, red's Initiate, green Steward. So this is Master, and then what was it again? It was green was Steward. So Steward, and these are Initiates. No? Okay. Oh, I see. It probably wants me to put, kind of like for like this dude right here, Dark Hand, and no, never mind actually. I don't know. Well, I know this person's a steward. And is this, Lazarus, what was his name again? Lazarus something. Lazarus, Hurst. Okay, Lazarus Hurst. And then maybe Inception. There it is. Okay. So now the last one is just figuring out this Inception, this ritual right here. And this is a trial of dispute. So I don't know, I feel like I had it kind of right. Water Snake, Dark Hand, Water Snake. Unless this thing wants me to put these names together, right? I submit that our dark-hand brother, Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire breathing for himself. Nothing will move me on this. Thing is, like, I'm pretty sure this is Walter Keene. The gathering will be on March 14th. David, huh? David? I wonder if this dude worked with David Garon to steal the golden statue or golden idol. Okay. I don't know how to figure this one out. Keeper of treasures, Grim Reaper, never tiring teacher. I know that that's the dispute. So only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. I guess what's throwing me off about this one is that I don't know if it wants me to put some of these names with these people, because like I know for a fact Lazarus is not here. David Garon, he might be here. Walter Keene. I need to move these two. Jeffrey Sinclair, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey. Well, I think that this is an obvious lie because David Garon wasn't attacking him. He was knocked out cold right away. So maybe I think he was working with David then, or he's like just exaggerating how the whole thing went down. And then I object to all masters. I submit that our dark-hand brother, Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted. Maybe there's something in here that I'm missing. Well, this is clearly Edmund's bag, and this is his bag. What if this is supposed to be Goran Sinclair? I guess it also throws me off because I don't know if it's affiliated group then last name, or if it's like affiliated name then first name. Like maybe it's supposed to be Darkhand David and Darkhand Water Snake Jeffrey. And then these folks, I don't think they really have a name. I think these are just supposed to be the initiates. Oh, it's supposed to be master. Initiate. I don't know, I don't think it's supposed to be steward. Let me check this name again. Maybe there's something in here that'll tell me. This isn't David Garon. That's probably Walter Keene. David Garon had a different face. I don't know how to solve this. I'm like kind of stuck here. One ring. These folks all have one ring. Maybe it's where they're standing. Maybe that's something that I need to keep in mind. Both drinkers must be barefoot. This substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. I'm pretty sure it has to be the ritual of dispute, the keeper of treasures, the never tiring teacher, the Grim Reaper. And I know that these are all filled out correctly. Like these are the appropriate titles for these people. But I guess what I'm torn on is like I don't know how else to change this up. There has to be something here with the footprints, right? Maybe I could notice what's their footprints. Because why else would you show me the footprints? I feel like I should not be struggling this hard with this one. It's like the final clues too. Council of Masters, March 14th. So if the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives, he will join our ranks. Okay, so he earned the ability to join the ranks. So because he is joining the ranks, that means brother proved himself to vouch for the newcomer. So maybe this is Jeffrey Sinclair. I'm pretty sure this is not David Garon. Maybe I don't know. I don't think it's Walter Keene. Maybe it was. Okay. So then I guess that... And who is this? This does not look like this does not look like David Garon. And then where am I wrong now? Unless this is supposed to be David Garon, but I seriously doubt it. No. This is supposed to be Jeffrey Sinclair. Unless this is supposed to be David Garon, but I don't think that's correct. No. So this is Walter Keane. I wonder if I just need to put Dark Hand Keane. No, okay. So just Jeffrey, I mean just Walter Keane. These two are masters, initiates, dispute. I wonder if it's their titles. Maybe like Stewart Keane and Stewart Sinclair? No. Getting really close though, huh? So where am I wrong now? Now I just need to figure out what's the last thing that's wrong. What are the odds that this is supposed to be David Garon? It's crazy. Okay. And I wonder who this is. I wonder if this is just a rant. I wonder if this was the initiate. I wonder if like, okay, I guess what I'm trying to say is I wonder if David and Walter just jumped this poor dude and took his outfit so that they could take out this person who had suspected them of stealing the golden statue. Okay, so this is challenged. So it's Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, with David Goron, ambushed Dark Hand Initiate. And then this is David Goron posing as Dark Hand Initiate. Signaled to Walter Keane with a... What did he signal with? I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice he had anything. Tankard? With a tankard which had no... Which cup had no poison. And then this is Jeffrey Sinclair. Drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus first passed the in something. It was the Inception ritual to become Dark Hand Initiate. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay. So let's see, which ones are wrong now? With a... Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute. Well, maybe I just have this wrong. Let me check this out. Inception ritual, Lazarus Hurst, right? That was his name, Lazarus Hurst. Oh, no, that's where I'm wrong. It's not the, it's not a Dark Hand. He's a Proud Beast. He's a Proud Beast Initiate. There we go. Nice. That one was a little bit harder. That one was actually a little bit harder. What threw me off initially was that I thought that the person that was bound and gagged was Walter Keane. So that's why I wasn't connecting the dots. That I you know, throughout the video I kind of had a suspicion that maybe Walter and David were in cahoots because of the exaggerated report from Walter to this council. but I don't know. I struggled to put it together until the end that, you know, they work together to like orchestrate a result in which Walter survives, Jeffrey dies. I don't know. That was a tough one. There were so many things to fill out and scenarios to like look through, but I'm still really proud of myself. You know, I did this in under an hour. When I did scenario, I want to say 4 or 5, dude, that took me like 2 hours, and I had to use a solve. I think when I did scenario 4, I had to use hints to figure it out. When I did scenario 5, I had to actually give up and use the answer. But these past 2 scenarios, even though they've been harder, I've actually been able to get through them without any hints, which I'm actually really proud of. So I think I'm getting a little bit better at these detective games. Slightly better, slightly. I'm not anywhere near good yet, but I'm starting to understand how to play them, what to look for, and how to tinker with it to solve the puzzle. So overall, this is a really fun game. I'm enjoying it a lot. And I know I mentioned it last video, but yeah, if you guys know any other games like this that you'd recommend checking out, I would really appreciate it if you could let me know. Just give me a comment, let me know what game I should check out, because I would be interested in knowing. And anybody who's watching this, maybe they want to look at the comments to find games like this as well. So yeah, if you know any other games like this, just, you know, let me know in the comments. Would really appreciate it. I'm sure people who are into these types of games would appreciate knowing other games that you'd recommend that are similar to this game. But yeah, let's wrap up this dialogue and the small cutscene and then we'll end the video. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual of dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup, and his opponent drank the poison and died. Oh, that's weird. There was no cutscene this time. That is surprising. But yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to end things here. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.